Hi guys, so just so you know, there are apps that allow you to study your US Constitution, or if you're like me and live in the mitten, that's included in that as well. It costs $1.99 on the Play Store. You look up Restore Freedom by it's a organization by Catherine Henry, which is a constitutional attorney. She's made this available to you on your phone. So she's made it available to everybody with bookmark options on the Play Store, on Apple or Google for $1.99, just a one-time payment. It was required by the services. But you're allowed to bookmark and educate yourself on the U.S. Constitution, and if you're like me and live in the mitten, your state's Constitution, which is bigger than the U.S. Constitution. Please educate yourself on your rights. When you know more information about your local laws and the rights that has to be abided by, the more powerful you are, the more you're able to advocate for you and your loved ones and everybody around you that does not have access to that information. When one stands, you empower many by educating them nicely to stand up for themselves and others, just like a bullying movement, okay? Sometimes our government thinks that they are above all laws and constitutional rights. They are not. No government is above our Constitution. That is how our founding members of our political field wrote the Constitution. So there we would have something that was set in stone that protected the people from anybody who got a big head and in a powerful position to think that they could overrule the citizens. Anybody in a political position works for we the people. We're the ones that vote them into their spots in the political career that they are in. We need term limits. Maybe we would get better people that cared about the citizens that actually put them in that service role. They serve us, the people, or else they would not be in their political spot. We are the only country that has a U.S. Constitution that protects the people. We were born with those rights. They are not something that is just given. We are a republic. There is a difference between a republic and a democracy. If you don't know, you should look at the definitions and how they're ran. A democracy is not ran in a very good way. We were created as a republic. It is in everything that we have and know as pledges and everything for the republic in which we stand. I mean, we are not a communist country. A communist country dictates to their people what they're going to do. We're supposed to have medical freedoms here. We have the U.S. Constitution, which a lot of people couldn't tell you a lot about, let alone their state constitutions. I urge you to get educated and take a stand, because the places that are trying to mandate stuff that is overstepping their area that they are allowed to do. You're not allowed to mandate stuff like that. It is against the law and against the Constitution. To have a religious exemption where you have to write an essay about your religion is against your constitutional rights. It is a form of discrimination of religion, and it is unacceptable. That is not what is required. No one should have to do that. If you don't believe me, please get on standupmichigan.com. They have a 13-page report on different laws that are being broken currently, and how by reading this and educating it, it's going to empower you to be able to advocate for yourself and possibly others. So I am urging everybody at this point of this chaoticness to please stop thinking that the government is a say-all, just like doctors are say-alls. Doctors have advocators and people they go to when they don't know what PPE to use, when they don't know this or that. They have people to go to. They're not the highest power of even a medical care facility. There are experts above doctors. So the government is not some entity that doesn't have to go and play by laws. If we the people put an end and put our foot down and stop allowing them to get away with tyrannical acts and stuff that is against their rights to be able to act as such, just like on reservations and where they have their laws and the FBI thinks they can come in and ruin people's work research that they're doing, their crops. No, you're not. You have to take a stand and put an end to it. You can go after the government, whether you're a civilian or not, because veterans are government property until they don't breathe anymore, and they are still able to sue them. So I urge you to be able to take a stand and just say no. Stop giving powers to people that don't deserve it, that are just trying to create chaos and negativity in our life. Have a good day.